Today I'm going undercover on the internet. It's actually me. Cora, what are the odds that Stephen A. Smith starts yelling within 90 seconds of his show opening? Well, damn it, that depends on my mood. If somebody's getting on my damn nerves, yeah, I might say something. I might be sarcastic. I might be a little hostile. I might yell. Or I might get mellow and calm. Or I might sound a bit aloof and dismissive because you don't mean a damn thing to me. It depends on what mood I'm in. Post it. We've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived. What does Stephen A. Smith mean by this expression? Obviously, I stole that line from Denzel Washington playing Malcolm X in the movie Malcolm X. One of the great movies, but one of the greatest, if not the greatest actor in American history. Having said that,
Is he the greatest? Is he the GOAT actor?
that's where I got the line from. And usually when I use that line, it's a theatrical way of saying somebody's full of shit. What is Steve?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Stephen A. has mastered the way to like shit on people without cussing on TV. It was also shocking to me because I've seen Stephen A. on like non-ESPN platforms lately more than ever. Like, seeing Stephen A. Smith cuss is still weird to me, bro. Because every time I've seen him prior was just on ESPN, on like, you know, national TV where you're not allowed to cuss. But seeing him on like the Joe Budden podcast, seeing him on like JJ Redick's podcast, just cussing up, not a storm, but you know, cussing regularly, that shit was weird as fuck. Also, Souls, did you see the Tatum calls his balls interview? Do y'all want to watch that? We can watch that after. We can watch that after, chat, if y'all want to see that. And shout out to the 100 in the building, man. Big 100 in the building. Listen, if we get to 400 subs, I will be buying a Dame Bucks jersey and wearing it for a week. Okay? Okay, just want to remind y'all, because I know y'all like to see my downfall.
Stephen A. Smith's relationship like with LeBron now? Virtually non-existent.
Yeah, it's the thing with Kevin Hart.
When we see each other, high and by, we keep it moving. He plays, I talk about how he plays. Obviously, sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't, and I don't lose sleep at night over either scenario.
Gridley, it's like 100 plus. It was 100 plus just from last night's stream, bro. We're going crazy, man. Hey, shout out to SLZ, man. Shout out to Soul Society.
Twitter. Stephen A. Smith doing quiet and disappointed voice is one of the funniest things on television. When I'm quiet, it could be for a multitude of reasons. Sometimes I'm quiet because I want you to complete your train of thought because you've had enough rope to hang yourself, and I know you're gonna continue to do that the longer I let you.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. The scariest thing for me in most situations is a dude that likes to yap just shutting everything off and being quiet, bro. Like, and it's not even on some like friendship, bro. Let's bring it to the NBA. LeBron James likes he likes to celebrate after his dunks, right? You know what I'm saying? LeBron James isn't like Mamba mentality 24/7. Like, he likes to celebrate. The reason why 2012 Game 6 for me was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Was because instead of the dude that was happy and, you know, easygoing, whenever he dunks, he gonna celebrate. L1. Motherfucker was silent throughout the whole game. That shit was scary. That shit was scary. Not like scary, but like, that was cold type shit. That was cold.
Speak, so I let you dig your own grave. Other times I'm quiet because I'm highly pissed. And when that's the case, I get very quiet. I submerge myself into the depths of my thoughts because I know I'm gonna come out swinging. At SupSup1978. We'll talk about that Twitter handle another time. SupSup, really? What's the percentage of all of Stephen A. Smith's predictions this past year? Well, that depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking overall, I would tell you I'm about at 93 to 95%. I don't get too much wrong. Now, there was a bad stretch. There was like 5 or 6 consecutive years where I was wrong calling the NBA Finals. For the most part, dating back to my career in 1993, go check the stats, baby. I'm usually right. And when I was courtside or in the press box, as opposed to being stuck in studio doing all of these daggone TV shows, I really knew everything. Because I could look in dudes' eyes when they walked up to courtside. And I said, oh, damn. He was hanging out too late last night. He been on too much weed. This dude right here is preoccupied. There's something wrong. There ain't no way they gonna win this guy. I could call it, and I was always on the money. But I had a bad stretch there. But I've recovered over the last few years. Next, Stephen A. Smith is pretty good at several things. Covering MMA is not one of them. He can talk really loud and fast, though. With all due respect, could you shut the hell up, please?
Oh,
How
fuck.
many times do I have to tell y'all I am no MMA expert or analyst? I go to the games as a fan. Well, because Stephen A is in the building, Stephen A, what do you think? You know how many people out here making predictions about basketball that don't know what the hell they're talking about? I don't see y'all calling them out.
Though.
Post it.
But you what? Nah, Stephen A a journalist though. Shout out to Simon for the 20 bits. Is Stephen A the GOAT yapper? He's up there. Nah, but he's a journalist though. That's why Max couldn't, gonna stay on the platform, man. You know what I'm saying? That's big Stephen A. That's big SAS. Not the little one. Not the little one. Come on, man. Yo, BSOLZ, did you see DCAM new video on European champions versus NBA champions? No, I have not.
Wikipedia.
Not on his day off? Okay.
On his radio program, Smith correctly predicted that LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh would all sign with the Miami Heat during the 2010 free agency. Yes, I did. And I wasn't even at ESPN, I was at Fox Sports Radio. And I got wind that this mega collaboration was going to take place. Biggest off-season move of this century, by the way. And LeBron James was taking his talents to South Beach. And what I remember most about that is that everybody thought I was wrong. Everyone was attacking me. And although I had been let go by ESPN a year earlier and I had just gotten back into the business, had I been wrong about that prediction, who knows where my career would have been, because it would have been an excuse for those critics to further question my credibility and to keep me away from regaining my stature as essentially who I am today. So, thank you, LeBron James, for proving me right. Much appreciated, bro. Smith has been known to say many times that he knows absolutely nothing about the sport of hockey, such as by saying that tie games still exist in the sport, despite the presence of 3 hockey teams from within the New York metropolitan area where he was brought up. Well, first of all, you need to know what the hell you were talking about. I actually was talking about the NFL when I made that mistake, not hockey. There's nothing wrong with me being wrong about the sport of hockey. The only reason I've come to care about hockey is because I'm friends with the commissioner, Gary Bettman. If it wasn't for him and PK Supon, who I'm also friends with, I wouldn't give a damn about hockey. I would still tell you the only thing I know about hockey is that the puck is black, okay? And damn it, it's cold in the arenas. What black person you see?
Yo, bro, someone said not ESPN. Someone said on Twitter, First Take is a NBA and football show masked as a sports talk show, and I couldn't agree more, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They barely talk about. They talk about baseball here and there. They talk about boxing here and there. They talk about MMA here and there. I've never seen them talk about the NHL like in depth. Maybe just a quick mention here and there, but like dead ass 90% of the topics is NBA and NFL, bro. That shit is funny though. That shit is funny.
Rolling around playing hockey. Moving on. Let's transition to YouTube. Oh my goodness, these are videos.
They're Hall of Famers at everything but winning.
Yo, if the Cowboys win the next Super Bowl, Stephen A. Smith has to go on national television
even know
and
they have an NHL
apologize
show.
or something.
They should,
it's
right?
not the Cowboys I despise. It's
the
those disgusting,
fans.
nauseating fans of theirs. They make me sick. I can't stand them. I just can't. They can come out of a gym smelling like skunks and still think they got on perfume. They could sit up there and finish the season 1-15. The year ends at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM, on January 5th. And by 7:15, they're like, we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year, right? We're gonna win the Super Bowl next year. They make
Nah, I feel that. That's me with the Warriors, bro. That's me with the Warriors. I fuck with the Warriors franchise heavy. I fuck with Steph Curry. I fuck with Clay, Draymond, and the crew. You know what I'm saying? But the fans be killing me, man. I'm not gonna lie. If we're talking about toxic fan bases, if I just had to rank them real quick, I'd probably go Lakers, Warriors, Celtics is up there. I ain't gonna lie. The Knicks, and then Miami get nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's probably just because I'm a Celtics fan, so I interact with a lot of Miami fans. Miami fans get nasty with it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might have to go Miami. Cause like post 2010, them motherfuckers have gotten cocky as shit, man.
make me sick. I can't stand
Rightfully
them.
so.
Next, Instagram.
New York, stand up. New York, stand up. Woo!
Told you. Why New York fans always get so damn excited after a W? Y'all literally the epitome of people acting like they never won anything. Y'all so embarrassing. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. We can be a bit embarrassing sometimes. We can engage in hyperbole. When you love a franchise like the New York Knicks that haven't won since 1973, that will do it to you. Yankees, 27 World Series titles, but haven't won since 2009, that'll do it to you. Mets haven't won a World Series championship since 1986, that'll do it to you. Okay, that'll do it to you. It happens. But at least
When is the last time a New York team has won?
Delusional. We know we suck.
When was
That's
the
why
last
we
time a New York team
gravitate
has won, Chad?
to the rare moments when we don't.
5 minutes left, and the Lakers are in trouble.
Snoop Dogg. Yes, we are clean,
Giants?
you lens.
Damn.
It's Snoop. What do you want me to say? It's my brother right
Damn.
there. I don't know what the hell that
Been
meant.
12
I don't know
years.
what he's talking about. It doesn't matter. He's Snoop Doggy Dogg. You understand? Anything he says works for me. TikTok. I think America is the land of second chances, except for when it comes to this dude, Mr. Jabba the Hutt, you fat slob. How much has ESPN changed from then till now? This seems so unhinged. Laugh my ass off.
That's a good question.
It's not that ESPN has changed. It's that society has changed. Things that you could once say, you can't say anymore. Our level of sensitivity has been heightened to an alarming level. The slightest offense could cost you your career,
Red
not
Pill
just your job.
SAS?
I
Red Pill
can't go to
SAS?
work every day, be on national television,
Red Pill
or
SAS,
be on
hold
the
on.
radio, or be on the airwaves of my podcast, The Stephen A. Smith Show, telling you lies. I'm gonna let you know where the hell I stand. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
Nah. To act like, I ain't gonna lie, to act like you're completely unfiltered on ESPN. I've seen you on other platforms, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen you on other platforms, man. You're just off the fact that you don't cuss as much, that off rip, you're not. You're filtered to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Let alone what you actually say, which is fine. It's called decorum. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have a problem with it. But I also don't have a problem with like more censorship too when it comes to what people can and can't say on platforms. Because if we just look back at like the shit we was saying like 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't the fact that it was a combination of people not being offended as much, but also I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it was fucked up. A lot of the things we were saying was fucked up. So as a society, for there to be some sort of counter movement to, you know, fix those wrongs and say, yeah, we should have been saying this shit back then. I don't think that's I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the worst thing in the world.
Kevin Durant heading to the Golden State Warriors.
That is the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just.
Who wouldn't join a better team for a chance to win a ring? And I think about Kevin Durant going to the Golden State Warriors. I still believe it was the weakest move I ever saw for a superstar. There was no competition. That was the least amount of games I watched in an NBA season in my career because I knew no one had a chance of beating Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors because they were far too superior. Posted.
Yeah.
Reddit.
I still agree.
I think
still
Stephen
agree.
A. Smith secretly loves the Cowboys. Jerry couldn't say it any better. And also, at least Stephen is entertaining when he hates. Laugh my ass off. I don't love the Cowboys. I love their cheerleaders. I think they're very, very beautiful, and I think they set the standard for other teams to follow. But I do not love the Cowboys.
Stephen A. has been like extra horny on the internet like this last year, bro. I don't know why.
I don't love the uniforms.
Have y'all seen some of the clips
I
from
don't
his
love their
podcast,
coach.
bro?
I don't love their players. I don't love their playbook. I don't love their resume. I don't love a lot of things about the Cowboys. I do love Jerry Jones, though.
He does
but
love the cheerleader.
all of this other stuff, nah, it's not true. What are Stephen A. Smith's top NBA teams of all time? I would think the 95, 96 Chicago Bulls, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Steve Kerr and the crew.
boys,
I
the
would put them
guys.
there. I would put the Showtime Lakers, 85, I believe. Magic Johnson leading the fast break, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar finishing it with the skyhook, Worthy on one wing, Byron Scott on another, Michael Cooper trailing. I would put them up there. Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics up there with McHale, Ainge. Of course, I got to put Golden State up there with their 73-win season with Steph Curry and the crew. So that's 4, right? I'm going to say that 2013 Miami Heat team led by LeBron James with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade and those guys. That's what I'm going to say. Those are my 5.
That's a solid 5.
Really?
That's a solid 5.
Your livelihood, millions of dollars, and you can't stay off the weed?
Laugh
wouldn't
out
do
loud.
that.
I wonder how he prepares for these rants. Is it pre-thought or he just goes off? I just go off, man. I'm not trying to imply that everything is extemporaneous and off the cuff because I'm well prepared. I always do my homework before I speak publicly, but I don't definitively know what I'm going to say until it's time to speak.
Do y'all think that's a talent though? Do y'all think that's a talent? Because I had this conversation even with like Omar on the pod, bro. How his brain works when it comes to just getting words out of his mouth and being entertaining as fuck doing it and being convincing as fuck doing it. In my opinion, that shit is a talent, bro. That shit is a talent. Same thing with Damo. Same thing with Sage. Like, on the pod, in my opinion, I'm the least convincing motherfucker on there. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I feel like I'm also the least entertaining person on the pod, which is fine, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine. It's a team game. I contribute where I contribute on the back end of things and like on my own platforms, you know, trying to push the pod that way. But nah, bro, like I think it's a talent how like they just go off the cuff and like how they counter argue too. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Not everyone got charisma to say the words with such flavor. Yeah. Nah, like I commend them for that. Remember Henny's, yeah. I think I'm a little bit more comfortable, and I'm not trying to rely on it. I think I do get a little bit more comfortable when I got some Henny in me, some alcohol in me, but just in general though, like, yeah. I fuck with my pod mates in that front, bro. Very entertaining people. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith though for coming on GQ Sports. It was about as PC as I thought it'd be. If anything, it was a little bit less PC than I thought it'd be because it's fucking GQ Sports. You know what I'm saying?